Be aware, spoilers. You can probably imagine that trying to max out every single item in Warframe isn't easy. And, to be fair, you'd be correct. I made an entire list of everything I needed to max out, including for most of Jade Shadows before it was even released. Here's a quick summary of 10 items I maxed out, along with how I personally felt doing so. The Ferox is a charge-up spear gun where its secondary fire throws the thing, creating an AoE zone to continuously damage enemies. I would say it was easy to use as I used to swear by the Opticore. However, that isn't the case. Who would have thought that using an automatic weapon would make you less used to charge weapons? It's a genuinely interesting weapon, and I'm hoping the Tenet version of it has something even more interesting. I don't really enjoy ranking most secondary weapons, and sadly, Vasto Prime is no exception. To me, it's just a pistol that is a dual-wheel variant to craft. I didn't notice anything fancy about it, so kind of neutral experience. Stab! Gift a man with way too many crimes and multiple stab wounds a shotgun, and you have the route up. I didn't quite know how to use it, and I'll let past me explain. Hi there. So I have thoughts. Initially, when I used the Rauda, I didn't read what it did. What am I trying to say? I didn't read what it did, so I just was thinking, oh, it's a kind of slow shotgun. After reading and realizing it increases your combo count, which I think it should show that for that being its gimmick. I'm not a fan of having to swap to my melee to show it, but I think personally, if you used this with like high multi-shot, like I have here.
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
Yes, I am Mortis. And maybe Mirage? I don't know if that would count because of the clones and the shooty thing. I think that would be really good for getting the evolution, the first evolution in Incarnon weapons and Incarnon adapters. And obviously it would be good with Kalervo. I would say I know that, but I kind of already subsumed Kalervo, so I'd need to get him again. It's a big fucking axe carried by a giant werewolf frame. It makes a vortex to pull in lifted enemies at an 8 times combo. 5 times in Varuna's hands. It's a nice axe with some decent damage. I don't know how to build it, and I have absolutely no plans to, unless it's for how fast can it go, which is something you should watch. A Warframe based around melee, combos, and violence. Also one I have no footage of. The wall ate it. His passive makes it so that heavy attacks are easier and better to do, while all his abilities are set to cause as much slashing damage and overshield? What is it actually called? Hold on. Is it overguard? Special health buff that... How is everyone getting overguard? I use Dante. Oh, it is overguard. Okay, yeah, overguard. Mixing share damage between enemies and enough slash damage to just be a blender. Kalervo was one of the shieldless frames with the benefit of good armor. I'd say a mix of armor, health, and probably strength or range would be good for Kalervo. Then again, the wall ate him. It's a gunblade, a fancy gunblade that you shoot and stab. For me, personally, I mostly shot things. The stance High Noon is okay at best, and I don't know if there's another stance mod for gunblades. Either way, it's a decent weapon, and in my use, sadly, it ironically got shot itself by a stance I just don't like. Honestly, props to the people who know how to use that stance. I can see why people enjoy Geyer, but I'm apparently not one of them. Don't get me wrong, she's a fun frame to play, especially when you just go bowling with explosives. Quite like the whole Tesla theme, and from what I've played, and I learned just a little bit late, she's better when you have electric stat on your gear. I should really start reading these descriptions, huh? I'd love to say I still have her, however... Don't ask me for a Geyer kit. I fed her to the wall. Stout, but with evolution. Genuinely, the Incarnon weapons are interesting to me. The whole weapons can evolve for a time was something new, and seeing as they're still doing it, it worked well. Inadem apparently strengthens your gliding aerial attacks, which, you probably guessed by now I had no clue. Not often do I do gliding aerial attacks. So hello, welcome to the Sanctum. I forgot to spawn in, guys. Okay, so why does the Inadem not have the bar? Yeah, because this one has the bar. Okay, this one makes the sound when it's ready, the others don't. And it has the bar. That seems like a little bit of an important oversight. Just saying. Fast, kinetic, faster. Gauss, in this case, Gauss Prime, is best played when making train noises when you crash into walls and blasting music that is just high octane. That's all. That's it. Not much in this one. This is kind of just filler content while I'm working on other shit. So, other than that, thanks for watching. Good on you for spending the time to sit through this shit, and see ya.